Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome here to a wonderful property, a wonderful location, so proximate to everything that Mount Waverley has to offer, a home that you can move straight into and enjoy. And it is our great pleasure on behalf of the owners and Ray White to welcome each and every one of you here today. My name is Andrew Davies. It gives me great pleasure to be your auctioneer, ably assisted by the wonderful Ray White team, Darryl Wickham, Alan Zhang, Lee Morris. They're here today to assist you, and Natalie as well, floating around the crowd to assist you with your bidding and competition, to answer any questions you may have in relation to the bidding process, and to give yourself that best chance to bid and to buy the property here this afternoon. We are selling the property that is described as 2 at 18 Maple Street, Mount Waverley. If you are the successful bidder, a deposit equaling 10% of the price you bid and buy for is what you're required to bring forward. The contract of sale does at the moment indicate that the sale will be subject to lease. However, that is not the case. The tenants have provided notice and we can offer vacant possession in 60 days from today's date. So if you are the successful bidder today, we will need to make an amendment to that contract to reflect vacant possession so that you know that you're purchasing and you are able to move into the property in 60 days. You are not taking over the receipt of the rents, as the tenants have provided that notice to vacate. So it's very important that we make that extremely clear for you. The 10% deposit, the 60 days. We are conducting the auction today. We've had the Schedule 1 and the Schedule 5 rules on display or irrespective of the sale of land regulations. Those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The auction rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions by bidders, and prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provide fines for this conduct. The vendors have reserved price. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request, and the law permits vendor bids. If I choose to make one or more bids on behalf of the owner, the words I'll simply say are vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Those bidding terms, very straightforward indeed, no different than what you'd expect to find at any auction throughout the state of Victoria. The process is very straightforward, ladies and gentlemen. We will hopefully get some competitive bidding here this afternoon. If we get to a point that equals or exceeds the vendor's reserve price, we will let you know by saying the words on the market. And if we do get to that point, then from that point on, the highest bidder shall be today's purchaser. For any reason that the bidding does not quite reach the vendor's expectations here today, the property will first be offered at the reserve price to today's highest bidder. So buyers, whichever way it goes this afternoon, you'd want to make sure that you are the highest bidder here today, because that gives you the absolute best opportunity to purchase this outstanding property. As I said in my introduction, proximate to everything that Mount Waverley has to offer: the secondary college, the railway station, the village shopping at Mount Waverley, the village shopping here at Sindel Station, the railway line, a short distance the other direction to the Glen shopping centre, Burwood 1, the brickworks. It's such a central location that everything that you need is literally on your doorstep. The property itself, light and bright are some of the comments, and spacious are the comments that we've received throughout the course of the campaign. The lovely parquetry floors, not one but two very separate living zones. So for those that are looking to utilise the 4 bedrooms that are here with the growing family, then you know that you've got plenty of space to be able to spread out. Car accommodations taken care of by way of garage. Not one but 2 master bedrooms available for you buyers, and it is presented beautifully, ready to move straight in, ready to enjoy, and as I say, now able to do that in 60 days from today's date. If you fast forward the calendar, that'll give you 2 weeks to get in and settled prior to Christmas, and then over that Christmas New Year period, I can imagine there'll be a lot of celebrating here with friends and family as you move in and you show off your wonderful new family home here in Mount Waverley. Buyers, I'm not going to hold you back any further. You've come to buy real estate today. We've come to sell it to you, hopefully. To whom and for how much? We're about to determine that. Bidders now. Offers starting now, 2 at 18 Maple Street. Here in Mount Waverley, where do we start? Where do we go here today? Don't mind the offer. Don't mind where we start here today, buyers. Have marketed from 1.3 to 1.4. Happy to start somewhere in the range. Happy to start below. I'll leave that in your very capable hands here today. Where do we see that opening bid offer? Get us underway here, buyers. 2 at 18, Maple Street, Mount Waverley. What do we say, an opening bidder offer to get us underway? I don't mind the start. Over to you, ladies and gentlemen. 1,250,000, welcome there and good luck with your offering this afternoon at $1,250,000 buyers. It's late in the day, let's make it easy in 20,000 from there at $1,250,000. Make it 270 with a hand in the air or talk to the team, they're here to help you today. Write down the bids, explain the process. It should be pretty exciting and pretty straightforward for the opportunity that's here at $1,250,000. That opening bid's there loud and clear, taking 20,000 in the rise. Hand in the air, what do we say, yes or no? At $1,250,000 once. At $1,250,000 across the road, your opening bid and offer there. At $1,250,000, looking for 20,000 or better bid here today, buyers. At $1,250,000. Second call, all done. At $1,250,000. Looking for a $20,000 rise. At $1,250,000. It's a game that's a lot more fun when more than one plays, let me assure you. At $1,250,000. Give you plenty of encouragement here today. At $1,250,000. Looking for that 20,000 or better bid to keep the auction moving, buyers. 1.3, welcome and good luck there. At $1,300,000, good bold bidding. I like your strategy there. At $1,300,000's the call. Do we go 20 again, Darryl, now? At $1,300,000 and 20 makes 20 on top. At $1,320, what do we say, Nat? At $1,320, happy to trade in 10 if that helps. At $1,320 for 10. 320, we've got 10,000 in the rise, yes or no, buyers? If that tempts new interest for a little 10 on top. At $1,320, can we say yes or no? At 320 there. 1,320. 10,000 or better bid. Can we call it 1,330,000 or tempt new interest here possibly at 1,320,000? 3.5 again, a strong bid at 1,350,000 there. At 50's called. Darryl, do we say 60 on top? You never know your luck. At 1,350,000 for another 10. 10 at 60 now, 2 in the competition. Everyone welcome, of course. At $1,360,000 there. At 360's the call, bidders and buyers. Here's your chance. At $1,360,000, 2 strong bidders. Everyone welcome, of course. At $1,360,000. Once the call, twice now, all done. At $1,360,000 here and now. Don't miss it this afternoon. At $1,360,000. Just awaiting your response. 10 if you like, or high number, I don't mind. At $1,360,000. Even happy to take a 5 if that helps. Can't be any fairer than that. 5,000, 65, and Al, maybe some instructions if you wouldn't mind there. At 65, the call, round us up, 70 and away we go. At 65, it's there now. If that tempt new bidding here at 1,365. I might use the opportunity to pause. The vendors are not here. We need to get them on the phone. Be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. We've got the vendors on the phone. They're going to give some consideration of their position. They've asked us to reopen the auction and to look for further bids here this afternoon. I can assure you we're not too far away from a reserve or from an expectation here today. We need your competitive bidding to get there, however, at $1,365,000. That bid is across the road. They're in the box seat at this stage. Reopen for your bidding and competition now, buyers. As I said, I'm happy to take 5 or better bid. Can't be any fairer than that this afternoon at $1,365,000. But I need to point out, if we don't get further bidding, that highest bidder, the couple across the road, will have the first chance to pay the owner's price here this afternoon. If you've used those minutes to wait and to think, I'd like to be the purchaser, then you need to make sure that you are the highest bidder to lock everyone else outside and to give yourself that first opportunity to buy today. 5,000 and welcome there, 1,370,000. Here we go again at 5 on top there, Nat. At $1,370,000, it's here and now. At 370 is the call. Can we go 5 again? At 1,370,000 now. 370 we've got. Do we go another 5? Giving everyone the same chance for 5,000 or better bid. They've now taken the momentum in the box seat here in the front at $1,370,000. Can we say? Another 5, 75. Another 5. That's the way at 380 now. At 380 is the call. What do we say? Do we go another 5 or maybe a knockout on top at $1,380,000 here? 1,380,000. Had 3 in the competition. Haven't forgotten about you there, Darryl. Yell it out, please, if there's further offering. Another 5 at 385. Another 10, 95 at 395 there. At 1,395,000. Alan, maybe some further instructions if you wouldn't mind. At $1,395,000. Edging close to the right point now. At $1,395,000. Had some great competition from 3 bidders here today. At $1,395,000, Nat. I'm happy to take a smaller bid if that helps you from here. At $1,395,000, or indeed anyone else here this afternoon, I'm happy in $2,500 in the rise. At $1,395,000, is that our best? Are we all done? At $1,395,000, ladies and gentlemen, once. At $1,395,000. Can we offer it back to anyone here for 2.5 or better bid? The offer is with you, sir and ma'am, at $1,395,000. You're not currently in the lead across the road. You may miss out if there's no further bidding. At $1,395,000. Second time now. Even for 1. Even for $1,000, you're happy to take the lead back. You've come all this way, put your search to an end. Alan, on the market. Maybe that changes your mind. You're playing for keeps now. $1,395,000 is the bid and you'll be the buyer if there's no high bid. Make that clear now. At $1,395,000 and to the bidder there earlier as well. At $1,395,000. As I said, we're not greedy. 1,000 or better bid will keep you in it. 0 and we'll miss out and we'll knock down here. At $1,395,000. 60 days, settlement 10% down today at $1,395,000. Bidders and buyers making it very clear we're on the market and selling. $1,395,000. 3 calls and it's done at $1,395,000 once. For 1. $1,395,000. What do we say? No more open homes. Finish your search today. 1,395.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000. 396.
4,000 more.
1.4 at 1,000,004. And 1. And 1. All done. What about him for a half? You've been great bidders. Only fair to give you the opportunity for half. If they bid again, it's cost you nothing. Their lucky day. You're happy to keep going with Alan each week to look at more homes? $1,400,000, that's okay. At $1,000,004 is the call. Just want everyone to walk away with the knowledge they've had the best chance to buy today. At $1,400,000, making it abundantly clear if someone's going to come in with a bid right at the end, you need to do it before the contract hits my hand. We can't accept late bids or offers. As I said at the start, of $1,400,000 there. Once. Alan, is there any change of mind? Definitely done, Darryl. Definitely done at $1,400,000. Second call then. Third and final opportunity at $1,400,000. Need to know, are we in? Are we out? At $1,400,000 we sell. We are sold, and congratulations